Hi there everyone, hopefully you can hear me alright, and hopefully you can hear the game alright. Yeah, looks like that's coming through okay on my end. No, it's been a while. Obviously got a bit of a cold, but keen to get stuck back into a stream of some description. I was kind of hoping to do some pathologic today, but then I had internet problems for the last 40 minutes, which sort of put a dent in my plans to carefully go through and analyze one of those, another Clara day. So I figured, look, I'll play a bit of this. I should probably, as I say in the title of the stream, I should probably actually finish what I start, and keep making my way through this game. So I need to go back to the underground to help out the florist, right? See, it's been a while. There's been quite a lot of things going on, and I do, I have wanted to play more consistently over the last little while, but just haven't had the opportunity. Just sort of either been too wiped out or just too busy. So one of the two, and they both feed into the other, right? But I got a bit of time now, so I can get back into the story of this game. See how we do. Hope everyone who's watching this is, having a good time, and not quite so tired or as sick as I am. Yeah, it's been a long few weeks, but next, well, I've recorded one script for a review, so hopefully I find some free time to actually edit that review together. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. Excuse me, sir, you there? Got seats open in a real nice bar nearby. Care for a drink? No thanks. Oh, but they serve incredible drinks at great prices. I said I wasn't interested. Oh, please try it. If I don't bring in any customers, they'll take it out on me. Come on, think of it as helping a brother out. If you don't like the consequences of failing at your job, find one you don't fail at. What? It's cold, man. Cold as ice. You know what would warm you right up, though? A good drink. Ugh. I'm out of here. Please, wait. Please. I mean it, see? Just one teensy drink. I swear it'll be worth it. Fine. One drink. Really? But if this isn't an amazing drink, I'm walking. Thank you so much. I'll take you there right this way. Okay. Slightly desperate, but that reminds me of Japan's. And I went there once. There's this wonderful man in a one-piece red jumpsuit, and he would jump in front of people on this crowded street, and basically stay in front of them and like usher them indirectly into the store that he was obviously working for. It was quite a ploy. I got caught by him as well. Just brought him to this sort of, I don't know, knickknacks kind of store. Exactly the same kind of approach, just sort of people stopping you on the street and being like, please, come on, just come in here. Except this jumpsuit guy was really something. He was a master of his craft. Bartender, welcome, what can I get you? Let's see. Oh my goodness. I'm gone. Sit your ass down a sec, Kiryu-chan. You can't just walk out the door without ordering something. How did I not see this coming? Why would you be at a place like this? Ah, it's an old hobby of mine. Sometimes I just want to get behind a bar and serve some drinks to some fine customers. There is that section in Yakuza 0, like some obscure side quest where he tends the bar. Really? I never would have thought. I don't look the part now, but they used to call me the Lord of the Night. It's the gold standard of customer service, so you best be glad I'm the one serving. And I guess that's true as well. I should have thought of that. Owned the cabaret clubs. Did they... Well, if you're really going to go to that much effort, I guess I'll have a drink? This is here. I can't believe... I should have seen it coming the whole time. Alright, try this one first. This one's called the Goro 40 Years Old. Not a brand I've heard of. Oh, I ain't surprised. This one's a new face on the market. Only came out last year. Really. It's got a real smoky texture, but it's still slightly sweet and goes down easy. It's a Majima favorite for beginners, or when you just need to drink and run. I see. Is he gonna beat me up when I'm like fully drunk or something? It does have a classy taste, pretty good. Good drinking, huh? Want another? Yeah, sure. One more won't hurt. Yeah, he is, isn't he? He's gonna get me drunk and then he's gonna take me out in the alley and try to beat the shit out of me. Alright, next on the line is the Majima. These brands are a little suspicious. No, it's a fine drink, a rich taste, and an almost mysterious charm about it that makes you want to have another before you finish the first glass. Seems suspect. And here we go, okay, we're at rank 2, he's gonna have one more drink for us, I imagine. Yeah, that one really packs a punch. You sure can hold your liquor, Kiryu-chan. I have to admit, I'm surprised. Coming from you, I would have expected some kind of bizarre cocktail. But you actually have pretty good taste. Hello, how's it going, Artemis program? How you doing? Nice to have you here. Tune in after all my technical difficulties. Heh, what did I tell you? I'm a customer service professional. Well then, what'll it be? Thanks, but I better get going. What do I owe you? Of course, sir. Just a moment for some quick calculations. 5 for the go, 6 for the row. That'll be 560,000 yen. What the hell? Great value, huh? That's robbery. I only had 2 drinks. Why is it so expensive? Well, this is some real legit best-in-class premium whiskey. Matter of fact, this would usually run 5,600,000 yen. 5,600,000? Yeah, but we're buds, right, Kiryu-chan? I gave you a 90% Majima discount. What are you blowing your lid about? So that's what this is all about. You were planning to scam me from the beginning. What? You wound me with these accusations, Kiryu-chan. All I'm asking for is for you to pay the alcohol that you drank. But part of that sounds like a scam. I don't know what kind of drinks you're usually into, but when I'm behind the bar, I only serve the good shit. If you want to call me out, you can show me some damn proof. Ugh, he's right. I don't know those brands, so there's no way I could check what the rate on a bottle actually is. Quit stalling, Kiryu-chan. Are you gonna pay? Or not? If you ain't gonna pay, what? You'll call the cops? Oh, I would never make a criminal out of a customer. But I would have to rough you up a bit. Ugh. Now I see your plan. You took a pretty roundabout way to get there this time. If I pay him, he'll let me go, but those were outrageous prices. If I don't, I'll have to fight him. What should I do? Well, we can't afford that, I don't think, so we can't pay. I don't have that much money. Sorry, but I don't plan on paying. Oh, really? Well, I hope you realize what this means. Alright. Sweet! Let's take this out front. Never gives up this guy, but that was pretty funny. Alright, here we go. Majima again. Breaker Majima this time too. Ah! Damn! Ow! Can do better than that, come on. Let's try that again. I do like that Majima's back in his fancy tuxedo. Do I have any heat items? I don't think I do. It's alright. Got there just in time. Yes. I'm so glad I finally figured out how these work now. Nice try, Majima. Got you this time. I do really like how they've incorporated this into the game. How they set it up as a regular, you know, sub-story kind of thing. Just what I'd expect from you, Kiryu-chan. You're down so much alcohol that you ought to be swaggering drunk, but all it did was make you stronger. You made me drink just to see what would happen? You're too crafty for your own good. Well, the plan worked, didn't it? In fact, I half figured all that cheap swill wouldn't have much effect on you, Kiryu-chan. Cheap swill? Didn't you just tell me those 2 drinks would have cost 5,600,000 yen? You fell for that? I was serving you the cheap shit you can buy on street corners. Heh, what a sucker. Guzzling that gutter piss and acting all debonair about it. Throwing around words like classy about some bottom shelf hobo juice. I almost lost it a couple of times. Damn, that's mean. Ugh. At the very least, I was entertained. I'll let you off the hook for that. See you later, Kiryu-chan. Bye-bye. Until next time. Which will likely be in another 5 minutes. Lord of the Night, he says. He was just trying to scare me. I'm glad I didn't pay. Of course it was a scam. Everyone's trying to scam me in this city. Learned charged finisher. Okay. I got quite a lot of XP as well. But what is charged? Charge your finishing blow. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, what can we get here? Heavy drinking. Again, proving the remarkable healing powers of alcohol. Your gauge will rise. Feels like it will be useful. Yeah, first attack sends him flying. Sure I can manage that. It's one of those circumstantial ones that'll come in handy from time to time. Okay, guarded weapon charge, sure. Alright, now let's actually go to the florist and see what the deal is with that. What he needs help with. Because it was a while ago, but is it Date-san, the detective, told us to go and help the florist out, and maybe the florist will be able to give us a new lead in exchange. A phone call, withheld number, suppose I can answer. So sorry to bother you, sir, but this is YKO Services. Okay. I'm calling from Collection Services to inform you that your monthly loan payment is past due. What? Your loan, sir. The one you took out. It's been over 10 days since you failed to make your minimum payment of 240,000 yen. See? Everyone's trying to scam you. Are you able to make a payment for that amount today, sir? No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Ah, well, a lot of customers do claim that. However, if you cannot pay today, we'll be sending a debt collector to come visit you. Are you comfortable with that, sir? Seriously, I have no clue. How strange. We have all the personal information you used to apply right here, sir, including this phone number. Is this going to be Majima again? Are you still going to say you won't pay? There's no way. There's no way I'm paying. You're just spouting a bunch of nonsense at anyone who'll listen. It's awfully stubborn of you, sir. May I please have your current location? Who knows? I'm standing near some park. Would that be West Park, by chance? He's right. We offer more personal solutions to customers like yourself who need convincing to stay current on payments. I've dispatched a professional debt collector to visit you shortly to work out the issue here. A professional debt collector. I hope you understand what that entails, sir. It would be easier for everyone if you simply made a payment while you still have me on the line, sir. No, thanks. Send your best. Is that so? It's disappointing that it has to come to this. Then this will have to be handled on our terms, sir. If you ever change your mind and decide to pay, bring the amount due to the West Park entrance. Hand your payment over to our associate in the suit. Think it over before your next move. Let's put this all behind us. He hung up on me. What was that all about? Don't remember borrowing any money. There's something fishy about all this. If it is Majima, the 5-minute guess that I did was, you know, even too long, you know. But maybe it wasn't. It seems to be an actual sub-story this time. Okay. Help me. Sure. Simplest one, that one, but it's so satisfying. You'll be fine. You'll be able to recover from that. Sorry, sir, I won't bother you again. What did I get? A health drink. I guess I probably should actually get some health drinks. The nearest one is all the way over there, though. I guess I gotta do that. Doesn't pay to, you know. Seriously? Let me just deal with these folk as well. I don't know what it is about the combat. I still haven't put my finger on why I find it just so satisfying. It's very, you know, relatively simple. I guess it's the sheer amount of options that you have, and just how stylish it is, I suppose, really. It does help. The feeling of weight and impact from every blow is really considered. I won't do it again. Take this. Cool. Guess if I had any weapons I wanted to use. Seriously? Did you not see what I just did to the last two groups of chumps? Take a seat. You forgot your bicycle. These guys last like half a second each. Okay. Are you even human? Now what? Hello, Kiryu-san. You're Nishida from the Majima family, right? What do you want now? Well, to tell you the truth, the boss has gone missing. Missing? What exactly do you mean? Last we heard from him, he was trying to figure out a new way to surprise you, Kiryu-san. And then he had this moment of clarity, and he said, I got it, the best hiding place, and now we can't contact him. The best hiding place, huh? What do you think that is? Who knows? We have no idea, and he's been gone a long time now. Ugh, he's doing it to gloat, like a bratty little kid who's too good at hide and seek. Please, Kiryu-san, it's up to you to find the boss. The Majima family can't go on without him like this. Don't be so dramatic. He brought this upon you guys himself, regardless of me. You have to figure it out on your own. So harsh. Just out of curiosity, you have no idea where he might be hiding? Well, we're talking about the boss here, and he did just tell us to build these ridiculous giant objects the other day. Maybe he's somewhere in plain sight? Plain sight? Yeah, I think he'd expect you to find him in some back alley or something. So if I were him, I'd hide inside one of those things he made us build, I guess. I see. I'll keep an eye out for anything suspicious on the main thoroughfares. If he finds me, though, I'm sure I'll have to fight him. Thank you so much, sir. Alrighty. Hiding in plain sight. Probably something that sticks out like a sore thumb. To keep my eyes open for anything suspicious. Great. That probably was about 5 minutes. Yeah, Majima's already launched his new scheme. Just doesn't rest, does he? Relentless. And I quite enjoy it, to be fair. At the moment, anyway. Okay, come on. Yeah. Internet's really tanking. I'm really sorry about that. Look, Can people hear me? Okay, again. I'm really sorry about this. The internet is really disastrous today, and I couldn't tell you why. So if I cut out again, I'll keep trying. I want to get through at least one chapter of this today, but I understand that it's not exactly a pleasant experience having me cut out all the time, and I do really apologize for that. It's not how I wanted to return after a week and a half of absence. It's sort of nothing to be done about it, I suppose. The internet gods have frowned on me today, I'm afraid. They frown on me most of the time, to be fair. Well, the technology gods do anyway. But at least I can do, at least you guys can actually see me. But I don't, it was really weird. Before, on the left, on my screen on the left, I could see that, I couldn't see anything, zero viewers, but on my streaming software, on the computer that I'm streaming on, it insisted that I was still going, and I guess that must have just been because the internet was so bad that it hadn't even got the signal that it was supposed to stop. I really don't know why it's been so bad today. Here's the West Park entrance. Now to find the suited man. Okay, that looks like him, right? Hey, Yoverst, how you doing? No, you haven't missed very much at all. And I don't blame you for forgetting there was a stream. I haven't streamed routinely for the last week and a half, so this is my first one in a while. In terms of stuff you've missed, no, I've just beaten up some more thugs on the streets and that kind of thing. And I was just saying that I apologize if the internet's being dodgy. It's been dodgy since the start of the stream. So if I cut out, I do apologize. That must be him. All right. Guess we'll talk to him. See how he's doing. Hey, are you the debt collector? You must be the one we were just on the phone with. Yeah, that's me. We've been waiting for you. Do you have the past due amount of 240,000 yen on you? I don't have that kind of money. Surprise, surprise. So what you're saying is you have no plans to pay us back. Ferret clicked, hey, how you doing? I've never played the Yakuza games. What kind of games are they? Basically, sort of like semi-open, open world, but within a small city environment, which gives the place a real sense of depth and character. But it's like a beat 'em up, open world kind of experience with a really serious number of mini games and side stories and all that kind of thing tacked on to the side of this really intense, emotional crime drama that is the main story. I highly recommend them if you haven't played them. I'm really enjoying my time with them all so far. So what you're saying is you have no plans to pay us back? Yeah, that's right. I don't remember ever borrowing 240,000 yen anyway. Hey, for a dumbass debtor trying to default on his debt, you've got a pretty cocky attitude. Even a kid knows they have to give back what they borrow. I told you I never borrowed anything. Fine, you don't plan to pay up? Just have to beat the money out of you. You can try. I welcome your attempt. Oh really? That's all you got? Come on. Trying to find a flat for the new academic year. I wish you luck. I hope that goes well. It's not always easy, that. What's this guy's deal? His strength is insane. Figured you were just a scam artist. Oh, you're doing the same as well, Yavios. Yeah, wish you all the best for that. Now listen up. What is it? Tell your boss he better not ever waste my time with another of these stupid calls ever again. Of course not. I'll tell him right away. Here, take this. Just please let me go. Cool. Got a sword. Man, con artists are getting more and more creative with these ridiculous scams. I don't want to assume everyone's trying to scam me, but that's practically where we're at now, isn't it? Yeah, the last half an hour of gameplay has been scam after scam. You got 5,000 experience points. Alright. In we go. Finally get this main story back underway. After who knows how long of not doing anything. Alright. PhD in chemistry, nice. And music, and planning on majoring in voice is really cool too. What's going on, old man? Oh, it's you. I saw your achievement in the arena. I did not think you would defeat Buster. Oh, how exciting. Oh, you watched the match? Oh, they said you were a master of brawling, but although your blows were quite beastly, your movements seemed rushed. Your style is still unrefined in my eyes. You lack the heart of a true martial artist. It really is a shame. What are you trying to say, old man? I know this may seem abrupt, but do you want to be my student? Depending on your potential, you could develop your talent 100 times over. Yes, sure. 100, huh? You sure talk big. Okay, sure. Oh, so you'll become my student. Then starting today, you have the honor of calling yourself a student of Komaki. Komaki? Just so. My name is Sotaro Komaki. You're fearless to commit to an apprenticeship with a man whose name you don't know. I'll give you that. You said earlier that I don't understand the heart of a martial artist. You can actually teach that, Komaki-san? Patience, young man. There are steps to take. I will teach you the Komaki style in due time. And that time is now. This martial arts school has thrived since the Edo period. The style's distinctive feature is its bare-handed combat. Therefore, it is still quite useful in this day and age. I see. It's been nearly 20 years since I've had a student, let alone a proper disciple. What shall I teach you first? Very well. I've decided. To start, I will teach you the art of self-defense. What do you mean by that? That fierce face? I doubt you live a peaceful existence. That's rude. You often clash with the thugs and hooligans of Kamurocho with your life on the line, do you not? You could tell that just by looking at me? Well, yeah. As I said, you are my first disciple in nigh 20 years. I cannot allow a rarity like that to be needlessly killed. In order to receive my training, you must survive. Feels like a no-brainer, but okay. Well, if it makes me stronger, there's no reason to refuse. I accept your challenge. Good, then let's begin. Now, Kiryu, I will teach you my finest defensive skill. This technique is called the Komaki Shot Stopper. Wait, are you talking about guns? Indeed. Ours is a bare-handed style, but that does not mean our opponents will play by the same rules. My predecessors had to find a way to fight against matchlock firearms. Hey, the Edo period ended, old man. Matchlock guns are long gone. Worry not, I made improvements to the technique so that it works as effectively against the weapons of modern warfare. It is the master's duty to evolve with the changing times. I see. I'm not going to catch bullets or something, am I? So you're prepared. Just so, but words are like wind. Now it is time for action. Oh my god, they got shotguns? Very well, Kiryu. Show me the Komaki Shot Stopper. These two men are each carrying a model gun. You will not die if you are shot, but it will most certainly hurt. You must learn to focus. Can't model guns still kill people? This is a heat action used by getting close to an enemy. Effective skill against a strong opponent. Alright. Ah! Give me that. Mission accomplished. Prodigious. With this skill, your chances of survival rise dramatically. Don't forget to accumulate heat as you fight. Yeah, got it. Next time you come, bring a wooden sword. In order to learn the basics of swordplay, a wooden katana will be necessary. Alright. Cool. Alright, now I'll continue. Theoretically. So you're saying that if you play a song, you get more in tune with like the music and can sort of adjust yourself, whereas if you were just listening to a song, you find it more difficult? Because that's really interesting. I wish I'd... Part of me's like, oh, I wish I'd learned an instrument, and another part of me's like, remember HGA, you tried and you didn't like it.
それがあんたの息子か。
桐生、お前いつからそこに？
いい女だな。趣味のいいガキだ。
まあ悪かねえ。どこぞの組長の娘でなければな。
この町の組か？
いや、浅草のケチな組さ。お前向きの情報は来てねえよ。今日は無駄足だったな。
そうか。
Go to the batting center. Okay. Guess I'm up in the forest. I should head to the batting cages. Alright. Exactly. It started with me adjusting my own pitch by playing along, but at this point it seems I can get the pitch correct just by using the keyboard as a trigger for muscle memory, if that makes sense. That's really cool, actually, that you can sort of synchronize your body and your voice to work like that. In a way, right, you're sort of... Musical instruments analysis, exactly right. In a way, you're sort of like embodying the instrument itself. Excuse me, my good sir, is it really you? Who are you? It's me. Can't you tell? Could it be Tamura? I thought he was dead for some reason. Yes, it is, my word, it's been such a long time. Yeah, you're supposed to be dead. That much is true. The official story is that I'm dead. Did Aoki tell you that, perchance? Yeah, that's right. Heard you investigating my case? I learn the instrument so that I may absorb its power. Soon I'll have the strength of 100 pianos, and then nothing can stop me. I look forward to that day. Just gotta get a music-themed, like, supervillain costume. Okay. So he's somehow alive? And refusing to tell his best friend? I suppose the best friend wouldn't be able to keep it a secret or something? Let me just grab this. Taihei Boulevard key. Yeah, there was this wandering around the city makes me think of this really fascinating article or essay rather that I was reading the other day. And really the main thing that I took from it was sort of the ideal of like reclaiming the city from like dystopic texts and dystopic ideas, and sort of turning the city again into more of a utopian something interested in democratic ideas rather than misinformation. And I think the article was written in like 2010 or something, but I really felt that it still had perhaps even more relevance today than it did back when it was written. It was an article mainly written about sort of magical realism and sort of colonialist writing. But I found that idea from it to be really poignant, really. That poor writer, had no idea just how much power misinformation would have. Yeah, it's quite sad, really. Yeah, I think they were already really feeling the effects of the city sort of like diluting and fracturing people rather than bringing people together. Even though it's these are meant to be these enormous hubs of information and people, but the fact that there's so many different ways to, as I'm sure we're all aware, so many different ways to fracture us down the middle. The idea of removing the idea of even the mega city, and skyscrapers and stuff, making them appear more friendly is the wrong word, but sort of drawing something out of them that currently is not there. And it kind of reminded me, I guess, of another article I read. I think it was earlier in the year, which talked about the significance of the skyscraper in relation to modern times, and how the tallest building in a city tends to be obviously a symbol of what the society in question finds the most important, or one of the things that it finds the most important. And the article was sort of pointing out, well, it used to be churches, it used to be this sort of method, like these giant cathedrals, but now it's now obviously sort of invested in capitalism, so we've got these great big sort of business skyscrapers and that kind of thing going on. No, really interesting. Wow, nice try.
待てよ、何か勘違い。
組長に言っとけよ。娘さんは京香は俺が幸せにしますってな。
Not here to beat you up, but I mean, if that's what you're after. The United Church of Amazon. I know, right? Where's my Amazon cathedral? Like, if they're gonna build skyscrapers, can't they at least make them like Gothic skyscrapers? I want like gargoyles. I want it to be like Gotham City. This guy's tougher than most of the thugs outside. Well, scratch that. Where's my polyhedron? It's ridiculous. I can't even. No polyhedron or anything. Very disappointing. Where are my surrealist masterpieces? All venture capitalists are required to pray in the direction of Amazon headquarters as per church doctrine. You know, like, you know that someone at Amazon is like, damn, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. You know, that'll really install like brand loyalty in our loyal subjects. You know,
後部組から
何があった
it's sort of like, yeah,
評価が一緒に逃げてくれって
I guess like, yeah, corporate neo-feudalism or whatever it is that they call it,
どこにいるんだ
sort of stems from perhaps from this idea that the article brought up,
劇場前広場
that like, yeah,
悪いけどもう行っていいか
the skyscraper is a successor.
お前ら
高志お前チーム抜けるってよ
Bowser, no, this spoilers. Oh my goodness, what?
後で筋は通すつもりだったんだ
いや
I had no idea. Can I even go on?
走りで鍛えてやってんだろうが
今急いでんだ
なめてんじゃねえぞこれなんだおっさん行けよ高志今日はちょうど打とうと思ってたんだひねくれたカーブをなだと行け
すまね
おっさん今さら謝っても遅えぞおい一つ貸しとくからな
Majima is a bisexual mad dog. Same. You have to buy the lip balm item to get the sloppy kiss ending though. Alright, I'll keep an eye out for that one. Thank you Bowser Pook for the follow. I really appreciate it. Nice to have you along for the ride. It's gonna have to be the thumbnail quote, I'm afraid. Ouch. Ugh. Mad at practice. Come on, I 100%ed the Yakuza 0. I can do this. Come here. That's better. I like how the guy's just called Leader. Everyone else has a name, but his parents knew what he was destined for. Alright, come here. If I have to do this again, I will. Unfortunately, I wasn't quite that good. I was hoping that you could beat him. I feel like I did a decent job, but not good enough, obviously. You beat him up with a cannon. That would have been handy. I don't think I had a cannon on hand. Okay, I'm getting a lot of levels though from beating up these guys.
高志のことはほっといてやるどっちにしろ
Now that I have those climax seed actions, actually really help.
なんでそこまでするんだあいつの女親父の金持って逃げたんだってよ親父の組の金か
デボラってクラブだ劇場前の
手間のかかるガキだ
Alright. Need to go get something to eat. Kiryu is wounded and hungry. And has more important things to do than immediately chase after this kid. He's busy. Where's the nearest food? Guess I'll get some takoyaki or something. Always get takoyaki when I go to a Japanese place. I was converted in my trip to Japan those many years ago. Hey Francolonsis, how you doing? Long time no see. Good to have you around. Alright. Some of this. Yeah, hope you're doing well. To order a bunch of things here to sate that appetite. Great. Welcome to the Church of HGA. Sir, I think you forgot to pay your bill. Just running into like sub-stories everywhere I go. Oh yeah, just need to find my wallet. Looks like this could escalate quickly. Oh, is that who I think it is? Huh? Wow. What a dick move. Someone, stop him! Alright. You can't get away without paying your bill that easily. And pointing is, he pointed at me, pointing is rude, so you know, gotta have a chat to this guy, teach him some manners. Stay back, man. Wow. That's the deadbeat who ran out on his bill. Now where'd he go? Down here, I imagine? Excitable man. Hey, I've got an idea. You ever hear of Pocket Circuit? Pocket Circuit? That sounds vaguely familiar, but... Oh, you remember. It's those little cars you can put motors in and race. It was such a big fad in the 80s. Oh yeah, my older brother used to have one, and he loved tinkering with all the little parts. Well, it's making a comeback. There's a Pocket Circuit Stadium just west of Shichifuku Street. Wanna go? Sure, I wanna make my vehicle really cute. I used to play Pocket Circuit a long time ago. So it's still popular, huh? Maybe I'll drop by the stadium. Maybe you will. Maybe. At some much later date. Hello again. Come on, man. You trying to chase me to the ends of the earth? This calls for some brute force. I just want to know why you didn't pay your bill. Those people work hard for your food. And that's the proportionate response that someone that a Dine and Dasher receives. I'm sorry. I'm not the one who needs an apology. Come on, let's go. Here, he's all yours. Thanks so much. The police can deal with this scum. But here, take this. It's the least I can do. Toughness Infinity. Thank you. Hope to see you again. A Kaoshimaru. 1,000 experience points. Exactly. Say you're sorry to the Wendy's employee or I'll break your shins. It's Yavaosa's got the right idea there. Just this relentless, reckless pursuit of some random guy who didn't pay for his hamburger. Yeah, you'll pay for crossing Wendy's. Okay. In here, was it? Oh my god, I don't know why, but this club gave me like almost instant Mass Effect 1 vibes. I don't know why. Maybe it's like the really bare, like grey color scheme or something. But it just hit me like a truck. I haven't played that game in years. Alright. Hello. Who the hell are you? I'm your friend.
どきなさい。私はもう帰らないんだから。
お嬢。申し訳ありませんが、力ずくでも。
たかしはどうする気？
お嬢をたぶらかしたガキです。きっちり落とし前つけさせていただきやす。
そんな。違
うの。私が一人でお金を持ち出したんだから、たかしは関係ない。
お嬢、違いやす。お嬢はそう仕向けられたんですよ。
京香、下がってろ。ずっと前に決めたんだ。俺は何があっても京香を守るって。待てこら！すいません兄貴、こいつ勝手に。
ずいぶん賑やかだな。 外野の出る幕じゃねえ。彦出ろ。そうはいかねえ。あんたらそのガキ殺しかねんからな。やかましい。大した根性だな。この人数相手に話は締めだ。やれ。
Why must everything end this way? Can we talk it out for once? Fine. He's fine. Ugh. I'm fine. I guess I can't pick that up because my inventory is full. Really unnecessary, guys. Come on. One at a time. Wait your turn. Too easy.
取った金は置いてけ。ずうずうしすぎる。
分かったよ。
ダメよ。お金もなくてこれからどうするの？
でもよ。
クソガキ。てめえそんな半端でお嬢と逃げる気か。チームじゃパシリで挙句にはメールで組抜けるってか。
黙りなさい。いいよ、たかし。もう行こう。
お嬢、親父は何よりお嬢の幸せを。
ならなんでお父さんは来ないの？
Classic excuse.
それはその。
ふざけないでよ。私はね、お父さんがヤクザなばっかりに今まで散々だった。
分かってやす。お友達もできず、お嬢はずっとお一人きりだった。親父もそれが不憫でならねえと。
たかし、
俺確かに今は半端です。でも目いっぱい働きます。頑張って絶対に京香さんを幸せにしますから。
口先だけか。
証明します。
たかし。
よせ。お前は極道じゃねえんだ。さっき口にしたことをやりゃそれでいい。あんたもそれでいいな。親父からの伝言です。
How long have you had that?
京香、私は生まれついての極道だ。京香、私は生まれついての極道だ。何十人の部下を連れながら、だがたった一人の娘を幸せにしてやれない極道者だ。汚れすぎた私の手にお前を抱きしめてやる資格はもうない。だから行け。京香をよろしくお願いします。
He really was. He waited until the last possible second to pull it. Only after a good whooping, and the kid was going to cut off his finger.
もういいんですかい？
そのモニターにじんじまって見れたんじゃね
You're like, yeah, you do it, and then I'll read the letter, and then I'll read the letter.
ヤクザ嫌いなんだってな。
え
いいのか。
え、あんたはせがれの選んだ女の親父。俺にはそれだけです。
立派な息子さんだ。
俺が育てたんじゃないですから。
うちもさ。
Cool. I'm not really sure what relevance that had to the main plot, but hopefully I, get my favor now. Nice way to help some people out, I suppose. Charitable. And just involved caving in a few skulls and readjusting some spines. But I'm sure they'll be fine. They'll recover. And yeah, the thing I'm already quite enjoying about the series is obviously like how it by necessity uses the same city over and over again, but recontextualizes it within a new, within a new era or an older era in the case of Zero, and things really feel like they actually evolve within a space. It creates a legitimately like living, breathing space. And yeah, I would like to do a video on it one day, but I have really far too many video ideas and not enough time at all. Okay, I got a lot of XP here. Hang on. Cool. Some more, another rush one. I quite like this one. Get that one. Yeah, can't get that. Let's see. Let's see what else. Stay standing in beast mode. Boost some health. Another little health boost. Falter during a rush combo when in heat mode. Okay. Increases the damage of anything you throw. Get these ones up here. My absolutely favorite thing in games as well, yeah. Possibly a weird comparison, but that's why I love Dwarf Fortress's Adventure mode and Legends mode. Yeah, I was always speaking of strategy games, like that's one of the most satisfying things for me is narrativizing what's going on, like in the sort of in the world, like if you start like a Crusader Kings or a Europa Universalis or a Stellaris game, you can build a narrative out of just what's going on, and I think it's so satisfying, to watch it evolve and to realize that everything that you see in front of you has a legitimate history to it. It's a really special feeling. I wish I still had more time for strategy games these days, because I feel like that remains one of my favorite parts about it, is actually creating something that has what feels like, anyway, a history. I remember it was Age of Empires. I remember when I was really young, I remember being disappointed that the campaign mode wouldn't keep my units and my buildings from mission to mission. And of course I know now, like, why that was the case. But still at the time I was like, I wanted to see that continuation. And, like, just from not even from a game design perspective necessarily, but just from, like, someone who's, like, a fan or invested in a series, like, to see that those same areas be revitalized or changed, I think is really rewarding and satisfying, because I mean you see that kind of thing every day when you're out and about. You're like, oh, that shop's not there anymore, or someone's new bit of graffiti But when it's in a game, you know, it all happens in like a blink, so you really get that sense of contrast a lot of the time. Obviously, with strategy games, it's a bit slower sometimes, but you know, you still watching France blob across the map in somewhat real time, I suppose. Sped up a bit, obviously. But yeah, I agree. It's a really special thing when a game can get you to be in tune with a space like that. Okay. Yep, you are in your absolutely insane underground palace. Hello.
ああそうだそういえば高志の連れの親父さんがこんなもん置いてったんだ
What? Gomon?
京香って女のおやつさんか
Is it like a gold knife?
俺にくれるのか
ああここで一緒に見ていたんだよお前に感謝してたぞまあせっかくの差し入れなんだもらっとけああそれから実はこの地下街にはちょっとしたカジノがあるんだがお前も入れるようにしといたから暇があったら行ってみな
Yeah, Paradox games are all fantastic for that. Yeah, seeing people make things like battle maps, online articles, and artwork of historical events of things that happen over the course of the game are all amazing. I 100% agree. I think it's one of the best things to come out of those kinds of games is just seeing how other people respond to the simulated reality that really is only created on like a map, and you feel very distant from it, or you should feel very distant from it. I think a lot of people who don't play strategy games sort of have that view, right? That's sort of like, well, how can you get attached to it? But you know, like human beings are really good at narrativizing like everything, and those strategy games allow for incredible depth.
どうした
伊達さんがセレナで酔いつぶれてるのちょっとセレナに来てくれないかしら
Yeah, sure, okay, I'll come back to the bar.
早く来てね
Yeah, I'm trying to think like what strategy game. I do think it's probably EU4 because I mean that's the one I played the most. But then also I did get quite attached to like I thought Total War like Medieval 2 was really good for that because it had those, and so was Rome 1, but Medieval 2 refined it just a little bit. It had that if I remember correctly, that like character system, and it would give them traits, so they'd get like command stars or like influence or something, or chivalry or dread or something. And even though they were almost meaningless in the grand scheme of things, at least so it seemed to me, just having those little numbers next to it was like, damn, all right, this is the guy. He's like this awesome commander, and I'm gonna like send him to the front lines. And it's amazing just how the brain builds those like connections and just infers what's, you know, just from these numbers that you can build a story out of this, that this is a real character, even though he's not said anything or done anything other than what you tell him to do, but he's still a character. Yeah, remarkable how good games are at doing that. Dwarf Fortress has a lot of the same content made around players' narratives with the game as well. Not sure if you've ever heard of this, but one cool thing the community made to enable that sort of story building is bloodline games. The idea is that one person starts off a save of the game, then passes it to another person who volunteers, then the next. Some of them went on for incredibly long time, resulted in tons of personality from all the people who participated. That's amazing. That's an amazing practice. Like as a kid, like I would have loved that. I would have loved like convincing my friends, like, okay, I'm gonna start this game off. I'm gonna play for like 100 years. And then boom, I'm gonna hand this over to you. Then you know you pass it on to someone else, and then we can all see you know what happens to the realm, to the empire at the end. That is such a good idea. I had not heard of that, so thank you for bringing that to my attention. That's a really cool way to play almost any game, to be honest, but especially something like Dwarf Fortress. Hey, get out of my way! Whoa, don't be an icy bitch, woman. I lost everything I had on that pachinko. I know you've got some cash on you, right? Not any that I'm going to give you. Fine, then how about you and me head to our hotel? You help me forget all my woes. Time to intervene. Same to type essays again. Don't worry about it. Better step in before this gets worse. Stop it. She's not interested. Huh? What the hell's your problem? Just straight to another fight. Let's see if I can do the wall one. Oh, maybe I should do it over here. Come on, dude. Come over here. Yeah, gotcha. Love that one. So satisfying. I recommend checking out some of those Bloodline games. Boat Murdered is still considered the most well-known example. Okay. No, I'll have to check that out. Don't know him, I swear. Wow. That's an impressive, impressive yell. Where did he come from? Man with a big head. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Typical. Yeah, I'm lost as well. Just the guy with the big head. I'm supposed to be going back to the bar.
いや、それでは許されない。そうだ、私に同じ技をかけてください。いや、好きな技を好きなだけかけてもらって。さあ、遠慮なく、さあ。
すまなかったな。あんたには迷惑かかっちまった。
いえ、
それにしてもすごい技だったな。柔道をやってたのか。
では篠原さん、最近は物騒ですからお気をつけて。
篠原、なんで名前を。あんた有名なのか。
現役はもう引退してまして、それでまあちょっとした観光に。でもこういう場所を歩くのは慣れていないんで。
I was really not expecting to be embroiled in this.
現場に出くわしまして、本当にご迷惑をおかけしまして申し訳ありません。
そうだったのか。迷惑かけたついてだ。俺でよければ案内するぜ。
本当ですか?
Kiryu, no, we have places to be. Okay. You have anywhere specific you want to go? I kind of came back to town recently, so I'm probably not the perfect tour guide. So that exercise worked up an appetite. Grab something to eat. Barbecue is the way to go. Okay. Sorry, I've asked. All the forum post screenshots, art, etc. are still archived so that people can read the course of its story, so it makes for a great read, although it might be a bit surreal if you don't have a lot of experience with Dwarf Fortress. I admittedly don't. I would like to. But I haven't yet really played it. I played it briefly quite a long time ago now, but it's one of those things, you know, it's sort of like, oh, this would really appeal to me if I had the if I had the time, you know. But maybe I should. Nice try. Gotcha. I mean, before we were really sidetracked by that whole thing, I was trying to think of what exactly. Like, there was this great game of EU4. I think I played as like some tiny. Yeah, it was one of the Irish provinces, and I somehow managed to cling on and flip the table on Scotland and essentially replace Scotland, which was wonderful. It was in a very old patch. I don't know if I could recreate that now, because the Irish provinces aren't what they used to be. I think they like carved them up in EU4 and that kind of thing. But I remember having loads of fun with that one. I'm trying to think if I've been playing anything else good recently. Platinum plates. Oh. Wait. So what do I have in my at the bat? Could put this on. It'll help me out. Let's go back and see why this one is so drunk. Pulled off a one. It wasn't an Iron Man, but yes, I sort of did. Yeah. It was. I think I did manage to conquer England in the end after I got really lucky after England got themselves embroiled in some horrible war, and then I just chipped away at them for like half a century or something with just successive wars. It was slow and kind of painful, but I was very pleased when Ireland was the dominant culture in the British Isles, and I think also in Canada. It was very weird, but a lot of fun. I really should, yeah. I should try it again sometime. I'm just like talking myself into it, you know. It's really, and to be fair, like the Irish stuff, it's really hard now. I did try again like a couple of, like maybe it was like a year and a half ago. It was really dreadful. With sort of some of the new mechanics, it really didn't favour Ireland breaking out anymore. There were sort of too many new variables at play.
さやって女からだが、伊達さん、約束すっぽかしたようだな。
それ、伊達さんの娘さんよ。さっき酔っ払いながら言ってた。この辺で会う約束してたみたいだけど、しょうがないわね。
この辺？
ここの向かいに裏路地あるでしょ。そこに第三公園って小さな公園があるの。
Haruka's up.
どこ行ってたの？出かけるなら起こしてくれればよかったのに。
You could have woken me up. I'm sorry, I still have stuff to do. You mind waiting?
大丈夫だよ。行ってらっしゃい。
Okay. I guess we're gonna go out and meet with someone else's daughter for some reason. Seems like a reasonable thing to do. Just to let her know, oh no, your dad really did want to come and see you, but he got blackout drunk instead.
おじさん、暇？これから私たちと遊ばない？一人でもいいけど、二人一緒でもオッケー。条件は特にないけど、無茶なのは勘弁ね。
どういう意味だ？
え？どういう意味って？ごめんね、やっぱなんでもない。でもどうすんの、さや。すぐに見つかるって行こう。
さや。
ちょっと。
伊達さんの娘か。
Right, that Texas mod that I have yet to try that you recommended at the start of the year. I remember that. It's on my list of things to try. I haven't tried many of those fun conquest games with it yet. The economy mechanics of it are at the forefront, so mostly just focus on that. That makes sense. Does the economy stuff in that like naturally preclude like conquest style games, or is just the economy stuff like fun enough that you don't need to deal with it?
おじさん、さやの味方？
多分な。
Probably.
そっか。実はね、さや、変な男にハマっちゃってんだ。翔太郎とかいうやつ。チャンピオン街のシェラックってバーの。
それで？
なんか金のかかる男なんだって。それで、あの子あんなことまでして遊ぶ金稼ごうとしてるの。ねえおじさん、おじさん強そうだし、さやのお父さんの友達なんでしょ？なんとかできない？
Yep, definitely. Put a stop to this. We'll figure out what the heck's going on anyway. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to sort of my year is supposed to like mellow out in October, and I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to that. When it'll be much less to worry about at that time, and maybe then I'll be able to properly get stuck back into some of those games that I've missed, or games that I haven't played. But yeah, still got a little way to go before I get there, but I am looking forward to that. Nice to play some strategy stuff again. and also to finish. So yeah, I sort of you know, before I did the stream today, I sort of I was trying to think, oh, what can I play today? And I was like, oh, I could play. There's a couple of horror games that I haven't played that I've got installed, and then I thought to myself, no, you started Pathologic and Yakuza. You have to finish those first. So I'm gonna make it my mission to finish the main, you know, the main story of those. If anything, Conquest is even more rewarding than in the vanilla game. The problem is that it tends to take much longer to fully annex a country, probably as it should. It's very expensive to maintain a good military throughout the wars, and losing a war or overextending yourself can lead to disaster. I also just really love the economy mechanics and don't pay much attention to war. Yeah, you're really selling it to me, dude. Like, that sounds really rewarding. Speaking as someone who's, you know, not exhausted because I've barely played as much as some people have in EU4, but sort of, I guess I reached a certain stopping point, at least with the countries I normally play. So maybe I could revitalize some of those countries that I really love to play at the start with this mod, because it sounds really rewarding. Welcome. No is the better answer, but sure, yeah, I'm a friend. Let's play a game. Pick which drink is the most expensive here. I'm gonna say this one.
翔太郎ならもういないよ。3ヶ月くらい前からスターダストって店だ。この町一のホストになるんだと。
Oh, okay. Cool. I either got the question right or, like, I didn't actually. I don't think he really indicated. He was just sort of like, "Well, I like you." Regardless, I got the answer theoretically, unless he's sending me on another wild goose chase. As people seem to like to do in video games. So like, yeah, go over there, do that, do this. Fine, fine. Oh, what's that? Oh no, he was back there the whole time. Oops, my bad. Intervene in this. It's amazing how they set these up to be like, yeah, these guys just need to be taught a lesson. The biggest problems are the fact it's very slow, because the mod, right, does a lot of maths. Yeah, that makes sense. Plus the fact it's a pretty steep learning curve that's still only partially explained through the wiki and various videos. Right, I guess that's what I'd have to prepare myself for. I'd have to prepare myself to learn the game all over again, and goodness knows that took long enough the first time, right? But no, I really should, you know, I should try it out, because it sounds at least, you know, somewhat rewarding to try and to get to grips with, as a lot of those games often are. When you realize you can actually, you know, do things in one of those games, it's really very satisfying. Come on, guys. Got places to be. Ow. Hey, he's fine. There's gotta be, it's gotta be a, you know, a time that I can find where I can actually play some of these things again. Hello. Suki-san is away at the moment. He should be back in an hour or so. I need to be with someone. The host clubs just let dudes waltz in without a paying lady. You got any common sense, dumbass? You idiot, who do you think you're talking to? Huh? I'm just trying to keep out the trash. This gentleman is a friend of the owner. If you're trying to be useful, go swing some drinks by these ladies. Oh, I had no idea. I'm really sorry. Don't worry about it. In we go. Highly recommend Egypt, Ming, China, the Ottomans, or Naples. It's a starting nation when you do give it a shot. Most other countries are too painful at first. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sort of the level of pain that I went through trying to learn how to play certain countries. Particularly, I really struggle still as sort of Japan or like Southeast Asia. I had one good run as someone down there in Southeast Asia, but Japan I've never really been successful somehow.
こんなとこで何よ今さら父親面今日だって約束すっぽかしたくせに
それは
お父さんはいっつもそう会ったって何も言ってくれないしつまらなそうにしてそのくせこんな時だけ父親ぶる
さや
帰るね
さやちゃん
何よあんたたち
さや
Problems every minute.
ちょっと離して
うるせえおい何やってんだ
なんだおっさん
その子から手離せ
ああこの女はなうちの会社に借金があんだ
Glad to hear you say that. Not like, oh, Japan's easy. Come on, you just gotta get good. Come on.
ああこの女
No, yeah, it always really struck me as very difficult.
借りた金返さないって言うから体で
Having to unify Japan in the first place, and then you have to find a way onto the mainland. That preferably doesn't involve immediately annoying Ming China, yeah.
やろ桐生お前
てめえら覚悟はできてんだろうな
伊達さん話は後にしようぜ
He wore off his drunkenness pretty fast. I'll be back. Just need this. Catch. Basically a death sentence without exploits, you're basically screwed. Which, I mean, makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I guess from a gameplay perspective, maybe not quite so fun. I've seen a lot of people don't like the music for this, that like the remix music for this. And while I admit that the original game's soundtrack, which I've listened to, is still really good, like this is also still really good in its own right. I find it, yeah, I don't know. I guess some people sort of like, oh, I prefer the original. Just because nothing can replace it. Sort of like Pathologic, I suppose. So I get it. People are very hostile sometimes. It's the internet.
遅いっすね伊達さん一人で行っちゃったけど大丈夫ですかね
Probably not. Why did we insist on doing that?
すみません桐生さん
ちょっと店を開けてる最中にこんなことになるなんて。
いや、いいんだ。それより伊達さんが心配だ。
まさかさやちゃんが店にツケがあるなんて。翔太のバンスもそれが理由だったんですね。
バンス？
ああ、ホストが店に金借りることです。自分のお客さんが払えなくなった分を自分で立て替えるんです。回収はホスト自身がします。
じゃあ翔太ってやつはその借りを返すために。
いや、ちょっと考えづらいですね。うちの店はバンスに金利も期限も特にないですから。
翔太はどうしたんだ？
今日は早番だったんでもう上がりましたよ。
I see. That guy over there that's the guy I beat up a few sessions ago because he was a scam artist. Guess the same character model.
ちょっと気がかりですね。
何がだ？
翔太のことです。売り上げもいいし礼儀も正しいんですが、なんか悪い連中とつるんでよく遊んでるんです。変なことに巻き込まれてないといいんですが。
Okay. Yeah, we go then, I suppose.
桐生さん、翔太が言ったの。町金から借りた店のツケすぐ返さないとまずいからどうにかして金作れって。
いつからそんなことを？
本当は初めてだったの。でも来週までにお金を用意できなかったら翔太殺されるかもって言うから。
てめえの命欲しくて自分の女に何とかしろってのが本当にお前を大事にしてるならそんなこと言えるわけがない。
でも私には翔太しかいないから。
伊達さんならお前を守ろうとする。自分がどんな目に遭わされようともな。お前のことを一番大事に思ってるのは翔太じゃない、伊達さんだ。
ねえ桐生さん、私お父さんが心配。
その町金の場所わかるか？
ピンク通りの花形ビル、そこがあいつらの事務所なの。
行くぞさや、お前も一緒に来るんだ。
Okay, let's finish this chapter and then I'll head off. But then I'll be back. I'll be back next week to play some Pathologic. Get back into the Clara playthrough, which will be good, I think. So I've sort of left that sitting for quite a while now.
桐生さんってお父さんとどういう関係なの？
まあ仕事関係で世話になったことがあってな。
やっぱりそうじゃないかと思ったのよね。
わかるのか？
だって桐生さんどこからどう見てもヤクザだもの。四課の人って本職の人よりそれっぽいって言うじゃない？
え？4か？
ほんと刑事って周りのこと見えてないんだから、もっと普通の公務員らしい格好をしてほしいのよね。
まあそういうことにしておくか。
Which building is it? This one? This tiny little staircase here? Let's go up and see. He's doing a good job.
さやの親父さんなら金払ってよ。そしたらビデオの話は忘れてやるよ。
いくらなんだ？
店のツケが20。俺が立て替えたから利子と合わせて400。
翔太はさ、うちの系列で金借りたのよ。その利子が乗っかってんだよ。
バカだ。
払えないんだったらさやちゃんしょうがないでしょ。
おい翔太、こいつサツか。
へえ、4か。丸棒じゃねえか。
マジか。やべえじゃねえかよ。
まあ待てよ。お父さんさ、丸棒だったら押収した拳銃とか山ほどあんだろ。
何？
そいつを回してくれたらさやの借金チャラにしてやるよ。どうだ？
いい話だ。話にならねえよ。強がってんじゃねえよ。
翔太、なんで？
What a dick.
悪な親父だね、あんた。娘、大事じゃないの？
大事だ。大事に決まってんだろ。さやには指一本触れさせねえ。
だったら要求を飲めよ。
俺はさやの父親だ。だが警察官だ。お前らの要求は飲めねえ。
じゃあさやはどうなってもいいんだな。ああ、あんたはさやより仕事を取ったんだな。
殺せよ。
なんだと？
殺せって言ったんだ。ここで俺が死ねばさすがにお前らでも逃げきれないだろう。日本の警察は甘くねえんだよ。それにさやはきっと俺の友達が守ってくれる。
じゃあ望み通りに。
Just go in there, kill you.
別に俺らは殺なんか怖くねえ。花から失うものなんてねえんだよ。
That's what I thought.
お父さん。
なんだてめえ。あんた
初めっからグルだったわけだ。腐ってるぜお前ら。
Cool. Hopefully this is the end of the chapter. So yeah, this guy, a real piece of work. Nice try, buddy. Cool, done.
$20が400だって。冗談にしても笑いやしねえな。証文出せよ。
So it does feel like the cutscenes in this one.
借りができたな。
I mean, I guess we didn't need to see what happened there, but sort of does feel like they cut to black slightly abruptly. But
普通の女子高生なんだな。そうしてると。
やだ、ジロジロ見ないでよ。お父さん。
さや、俺はダメな親父だ。10年前、お母さんとお前から逃げ出した。だからお前に何も言えた義理じゃないと分かってる。でもな、
you just slapped
それを
her.
一つだけ約束してくれないか。自分をもっと大切にしてくれ。さやが幸せになるためにもっと自分自身を愛してくれ。それでもお前が苦しんだり危ない目にあったら俺は守ってやる。守ってやるから。
分かった。分かったから泣かないでよ。
キリュウ。
Goodbye.
おはよう、伊達君。
課長、何か？
ああ、ちょっと話がね。
何のお話でしょうか？
10年前、君は独断で ある事件の捜査を進め、その後のキャリアを滞らせた。二度目がないことは分かっているね。
ええ、まあ。
単刀直入に言おう。今君が調べていることからすぐに手を引くんだ。
どの件でしょう。
交渉の余地はないんだよ、伊達君。今すぐ手を引きなさい。話は以上だ。
失礼します。
おい、伊達君。今のが伊達刑事かね。
はい。
どうだ、須藤君。
誘拐犯なんですね、伊達さんと一緒にいるのは。
そうだ。依頼主は明かせないが捜索願いが出ている。上から直接頼まれた異例の任務だが。
Oh, so they think what I kidnapped Haruka, I presume.
わかりました。
Goody. Just the misunderstanding I needed to finish the day. Okay, yeah, this is the end of the chapter because we got a Nishiki cutscene here. Having a horrible time.
その様子じゃ、柏木に泣くまで怒られたって感じやな。
島野のおじき。
聞いたで。踊れの子分に手焼いとるようやの、錦山。
せっかく風間のおやさんにいろいろと便宜を図ってもらったってのに、俺が不甲斐ないせいで。
やっぱりわしが思ってた通りや。風間っちゅう男もえげつないことをやりよるの。
どういうことです？
本気でお前を大事に育てる気やろうやったら、そんな連中選ぶはずないやろが。まあ嫌な思い散々させてお前が値上げるのを待っとるんやろな。
そんな。
これだけは覚えとけ。風間はな、桐生に組を持たせたいだけや。桐生のやったことは絶対許されへん。せやけどな、皮肉なもんやが、桐生の評判はすこぶるええで。まあ大物やったちゅうのはそれなりの貫禄がつくもんや。シャバに出た時はもうお前には手の届かんところにおるやろな。親殺しの外道でも貫禄さえつきゃそれなりに上になれるんがわしらの世界や。ひょっとすると目障りなくらいでかい組こしらえるかもしれん。
でも柏木さんは桐生が出てきたら俺の組で面倒見てやれって。
ドアホ、目覚ませ。面倒見られんのはお前の方や。まあでもそん時は桐生もやりづらいやろうからの。お前の扱いには困るはずや。人も殺せんガキが無理しても先はあらへん。肩着にでもなれや。
Not having a good time. Alright. What was that? Chapter 6. Alright. Time for me to head off, I reckon, after this cutscene finishes.
こいつを見てくれ。
これは
今朝東京湾に上がった女の水死体だ。
この入れ墨。
死因は頭部挫傷および出血多量によるショック死。 死体はコンクリートの重しをつけられて沈んでいた。かなりの拷問を受けている。
水木なのか。
なんとも言えんが、ただこの入れ墨、水木の入れてた模様と一緒なんじゃないのか。
これは
どうした？
この辺りよく見てくれ。小さく歌って文字が見えないか。
おう。
こいつは二代目歌彫りの仕事だ。この彫り師は必ずどこかに自分の命を入れるんだ。
じゃあこの死体の入れ墨もその彫り師が？
ああ、俺の背中も彫ってくれた。占領通りとピンク通りの間の竜神会館にいるはずだ。写真の女が水木ならはるかには酷だ。あいつには伏せておく。
ああ。
She's
ちょっと出て
right there.
いってらっしゃい。
Cool. Okay. Save from here. Okay, new save. Alright. Thanks everyone. Yeah, sorry I haven't been around so much recently and also such low energy, but I hope you enjoyed the hour and 50 minutes or so today, even though I had a catastrophic network failure at 25 minutes in, which seems to have completely abated now. But yeah, I'll see everyone next time. Hope you have a good rest of your week. Catch you all later.